Hey YouTube, gonna put another video up. If you will go to Southern Nevada Watchdogs, watch some of the videos there. After County Commissioner Collins made the remark of how the people at the Bundy Ranch better make funeral arrangements, there was a huge public backlash that didn't make the news. Um, Several people were affected by not only that comment, but by the actions of the BLM. And if you'll notice one video in particular, some of the people concerned came forward and spoke in front of the commissioners. And one guy in particular tried to make his case that not only Bundy had property damage, but he did as well. And him and his family were running a business that was on public land. That was their source of income. They had trails out there. I'm not sure if these trails were for hiking or if they were for three-wheelers or four-wheelers or what. But they were making income off of that, and the BLM came in there and closed down and destroyed some of their trails. So this is a lot bigger than Bundy. This is government way out of control. They went in there under false pretense, and not only did they try and squeeze some kind of value out of what they were doing to Bundy, but they were stepping on a lot of other people's toes. And we haven't even scraped the tip of the iceberg of this whole mess. So to say that they should kill Bundy or arrest him or whatever is completely ridiculous, because he's not the only one in the Overton, Mesquite, Bunkerville area that's been affected by the BLM in a negative manner. He was just the one that became the centerpiece. And now that all this stuff has happened, these other people have come forward because now they have the courage to do so. So, I mean, come on, people. Wake up. It's not just about one man. This has been going on all over the United States, especially the West. I mean, look at California. You have sheriffs concerned because they're being shut out of public lands there. They can't even do their job without, quote unquote, breaking federal law. Well, who gave the federal government control over those lands? It was never theirs to begin with. Those lands, once those states became states, that property, if it wasn't appropriated, if it wasn't sold to anybody, there was no homesteading on it, it became public land for the state to dispose of it as it sees fit. And if the state isn't going to do anything, you have such a thing as squatters' rights. In fact, they encouraged that when new states were opened. When territories became states, they used to encourage squatters to come in and settle. Now they're trying to kick people off for doing basically the same thing. And some of them don't even want to build there. They just want to let their cattle graze or whatever, or cut timber or what have you. And so our government is deliberately destroying the livelihoods and economies of counties all over the West. So it's not just about one man. It's not about taxes. It's about people being trampled. So, I mean, I don't know how clear it can be, how much clearer it can be, you know. It it was never about a tortoise. It was never about taxes. It was about the government stepping outside the boundaries of the Constitution, which are clearly defined in the Constitution. If you read it, if you take the time to read it, they broke the law of the land. They stepped outside their mandate. And so these people have every right to do what they're doing. They are perfectly within the bounds of the Constitution. And that is the supreme law of the land. That is what all other law is based off of. Do a study. Look it up. There's something called the organic law. It's based off the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Northwest Ordinance. And those three bodies, those documents, are the basis for all law. And primarily the Constitution. If any law violates that, it's not a law. And it never was. Anyway, thanks for watching.